Kick is a live streaming platform that has possibly the worst reputation of all live streaming platforms. If it's not Jack Doherty acting like a douchebag and just completely being an idiot on stream, then it's Neon doing the exact same thing. And if it's neither of these, then it's straight up predator content being shared for everyone on Kick to see. And one thing about Kick is that bans rarely happen, and when they do happen, it's only for a couple of hours, maybe a day at most. Which, I mean, I guess you could argue the same for Twitch with the hypersexualized OnlyFans girls only being banned for like a couple hours or one day at the most. But at least Twitch doesn't wait for an hour-long exposed video to be posted by a famous YouTuber for them to ban a known predator from their website. I think Kick could be a really good streaming platform if they just did moderation, like any form of moderation. This has been brought up to their team multiple times, and every time it's brought up to their team, they're like, oh yeah, we do have moderation. I don't know what you're talking about. They're like, yes, we do have it. But there's like no proof of that. So I'm pretty sure they just use controversy like this as like marketing their live streaming platform, which I'm not sure why you would want controversy like that to be your main marketing point, but I guess that's the strategy that they're doing. But what I want to talk about today is a kid live streamer. Like, I'm not even like exaggerating. I'm not being a dick or anything. He's literally a child, like an actual child live streaming. I mean, this kid can't be over the age of like 10 years old. And this kid decided to live stream himself walking past a group of people eating outside, putting his hand in their food and eating it. Yes, this is top tier live streaming content, which probably thousands of people were tuning in to watch, which is just like, I don't know, that's just insane to me. I don't know why people watch this type of content. The only reason why I would think people would watch this type of content is because they can't wait for this kid to get beat up, which I'm not a fan of violence, but I'm going to play the video now, and in this rare case, I actually am a fan of violence.
What the fuck? Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Hey, you're not touching our phone.
Don't put your hand in my food again. Do not do that. You don't do that to people. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Stop filming me. You're a nobody.
It's a live stream.
Oh man, just watching that video. There's very few things in this world that really like irritate me, like get my blood pressure rising, like, oh my god, I hate this. But I really hate this kid. I really hate this kid. I'm not even gonna lie. I would be a huge supporter of her if she just like threw the kid into oncoming traffic. I mean, this guy definitely deserves to get beat up for acting like a complete fucking idiot for online clout. And I love his little comment at the end of there. Who are you? You're fucking random. Dude, where is this kid's parents? I don't understand where this kid's parents are. I mean, he's probably doing this for like, for a couple thousand, maybe a couple hundred people. I don't know how he was brought up, but it would take a lot of money, like a ridiculous amount of money for me to do something like this. And even then, I don't know if I could like, I would never be happy doing it, right? But if they were like, yo, eat this person's food for $1 million, fuck yeah, I would do it. But dude, this kid's probably doing this for like $100 at most. Probably not even that much. He's probably doing this for like $10, which is like so fucking insane. I could never do this to somebody. I hate social interaction, and I hate being a dickhead, as I'm sure most people do. I just could never do this. And it's very clear that this kid is heavily influenced by Jack Doherty with that stupid... I mean, Jack Doherty always used to do shit like this. I haven't seen him in the news lately. Maybe it's because people don't give a shit about him, or because he's actually like not done that in a while. But Jack Doherty is another content creator, live streamer that basically does the same thing as this kid and is a little bit older than this kid. I think Jack Doherty's like 18 years old, which is crazy because Jack Doherty literally looks like a fucking infant. But yeah, Jack Doherty does this type of content too, where he goes around and just bees a dickhead to people for like absolutely no reason. Fuzi is another YouTuber or streamer that used to do this. I literally have a whole 20-minute video going over why I hate Fuzi and why I hope his career fails. And then Neon is also another person that this kid like clearly looks up to. It's just so Obnoxious. I don't know what's up with these guys. Like, what's up with these like IRL streamers and why they think this is like good content. Nobody likes them. I mean, nobody watches this content because they like the streamer. You know what I mean? I just do not believe that anybody watches this content and they're like, oh man, I love this guy. I can't wait to see what shenanigans he gets into today. They're probably just watching because they can't wait for him to get beat up. And I know it sounds crazy. I'm 24 years old. This kid, I keep calling him 10, but he's probably like 13 or 14. But I'm going to call him 10 because I think it's funny. So you may be like, wow, you're like bullying this 10-year-old. Absolutely. Yes, I am. Of course. This kid needs to get bullied into fucking oblivion so he knows that this like acting like this is completely wrong. And I don't know where his parents are. Like I said earlier, like there's no way, the way I was brought up, there was no way I would even think about doing any of this for any bit of money, any bit of clout. There's no fucking way I would ever think to do about this. And there's also no way my parents would like let me live stream walking around as like literally a child in this random area with no, adult supervision. There's just no shot that would happen. And I don't 100% blame the parents for this kid acting like this, right? Because obviously he has influence, like he's influenced by Jack Doherty, Neon, Fuzi, like he's clearly been influenced by these people, right? So I don't 100% blame the parents, but I do blame the parents quite a large bit.
You can't stop me. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Give me the phone. Now you're not touching my fucking phone. Touch my phone, I'm gonna actually do something. Are you gonna beat me up? Back the fuck up. Back the fuck. I will. I want to. How old are you? 5? I give a flying fuck. Do you think I give a flying fuck? Do you? All right, hold up. Do you? Don't do that again. Hold up. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Let's go.
Oh my god, I just hate this kid so much. This guy is the worst streamer of all time, maybe. It's hard to be worse than this. And Digital Footprint, bro. If this kid ever tries to do something else with like his streaming career, I mean, he's forever going to be known as the dickhead streamer. It's just crazy. And I love this like dynamic too that's happening. So he basically does a complete douchebag thing. This woman's just sitting there eating with her friend, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna put my hand in her food. He walks away. She goes up to him and is like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you stupid fucking 5-year-old? What are you doing? Like, why are you touching my food? Fuck off. And he's like, shut up, bitch. Shut up. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking random. Like, that's just so weird to me. Which, I mean, obviously, right, this kid's a weirdo. Of course he's going to say weird things, but it's just such a stupid thing to... Guys, just do not be like this. Somebody calls you out on your bullshit, don't immediately start being rude to them. Like, dude, this kid is a complete idiot. But you know what? This post went super viral. It got 8 million views, at least from this one single tweet. I'm sure a bunch of other accounts, other news accounts and stuff like that probably tweeted it out. So, he probably got what he wanted. He got his 15 minutes of fame. And good for him, I guess. He's forever going to be known as the dickhead streamer that nobody likes. I also love his group of like a bunch of other 10-year-olds also just cursing. Like, where are these people's parents? There's no way my parents would let me talk like this when I'm like 10 years old. It's insane. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to shed some light on the worst streamer of all time. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, y'all.